This is We Are Podcast, the only show where we talk about what we want to talk about. We Are Podcast, let the ice house flow. We Are Podcast, it's an internet talkie show. We Are Podcast, you know the mouse knows. We Are Podcast, so look up an episode and now let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to We Are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. This is episode 67, and my name is Matt.
And my name's Phil, known as AirF1 for you too.
And as always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. Back to gay, whatever. Put a dick in your mouth. Fucking edit that out.
Don't. I was going to say, don't.
Leave it in. Prosperity. But whatever. We're back with another episode of We Are Tries. I'm not looking up the number. If someone emails me it, I'll take their word for it. Phil, what are we trying today?
We are trying Shipyard Brewing Company's Pumpkin Head. A 12 full ounce, 4x5 alcohol by volume.
Woo! Phil, got the Punisher here. Punisher's beer.
Ow!
Motherfucker, it peeled. Don't you hate when that happens, when the fucking beer, yeah, there you go, you little sack of shit.
Took a little bend.
Yeah, the cap bends, but the fucking cap doesn't peel off, then you gotta go to the other side. Phil, that's why we call it the Punisher. Because that's when the Punisher, he breaks a guy's arm before he shoots him in the face.
He does. As well as he should.
America!
America!
Phil, as always, let's give her a sniff.
As always.
It smells skunky.
It smells like a marshmallow. I'm getting like.
I'm not getting home. What the fuck you getting?
I smell marshmallow.
It smells like.
Well, maybe a small.
This smells like.
Well, maybe I'm thinking of pumpkin seed. Yeah, not marshmallow. I'm getting a pumpkin seed smell. That's what I'm getting.
I'm not getting none of that.
It smells like pumpkin seeds.
But anyway, so. We Are Podcast. Gonna get a new year.
We Are Podcast. Ooh, yeah!
Ooh, that's not half bad. There's a little sweetness to it that kind of takes the bitterness out of the beer. Right? And now I am starting to get a little bit of
It does really taste like a pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm about to say now it really does taste like a pumpkin. Yeah, there's like there's a sweet a taste of sweetness. Then you get this pumpkin taste that kind of takes all the bitterness out. Because if anyone that's listened to the show, you know how we say everything tastes like a dark beer. This is one of the ones that don't.
Actually, I really enjoy the taste. It's kind of going around my teeth a little bit.
This isn't. God damn, Phil, I think we might find another one of the ones we like.
I am enjoying this.
Yeah, take another swig here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. It's almost like pumpkin pie beer, almost, right?
Yep.
Because it's sweet and you get a little taste of pumpkin in there.
Yep. You get that first rush of pumpkin, and then you get the finishing taste of the pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go with the ratings. I give this a total buy. If you can get what is it again? Shipyard
Brewing Company Pumpkin Head.
Yeah, I give this a total buy. This is one of the few buys I actually give.
Yep. I would give this a good rating. It tastes like a pumpkin as soon as you start out, and then it finishes as a pumpkin pie type taste. I would probably buy 2 of these and enjoy them. Yep, I would buy 2 of these. I would give it a buy.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome because, like I said, Halloween or October ain't quite here yet, but Halloween's coming up. I love Halloween. There's a bunch. I noticed go figure. There's a bunch of pumpkin spice beers at the liquor store right now. This one doesn't say pumpkin spice. It just has it kind of has like the headless horseman thing going for it. That's why it got me, right? Because except for instead of a sword, he's holding a fucking glass of beer.
It does look epic, though.
Yeah,
it looks pretty epic. I mean, I was like, it does look pretty epic, but actually, I remember I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, it's got this. It's obviously the headless horseman, but instead of trying to cut your head off, he's like, "Yo, bro, you want to go out drinking? Woo!" The headless horse, bro. Right? Yo, bro, let's crush some puss.
Yo, bro, you want to cut my beer budget in half tonight? Yeah, let's go.
Come on, man, downtown, you, me, some chicken wings and some puss. Woo!
Hey, that's a different release form, bro.
Dude, Corling is a different release form, man. Dude, I want to totally go hanging out with the fucking headless horse bro now. Phil, I know who I'm going to be for Halloween. The headless horse bro. Oh, but that joking side character apart, I noticed there's a lot of pumpkin spice beers. October's coming up.
There is.
Yeah. So, gimmick. All this October, we are podcast 4 episodes, 4 different types of pumpkin spice ale. Let's see technically 5, but let's see who's the champion. So far, we're off to a great start with the Headless Horse Bro. Come at me, bro! Who's going to step up to this title?
Better have some beef sandwiches when we finish this beer, bro.
Yo, bro. You stepping up to me pretty hard, bro. You better back the fuck up, bro. Bro!
Sandwiches, brah.
Brah!
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 That's when the horse...
Bruh.
That's when the headless horse bro is really drunk when he goes from bro to brah. Because that R is just so hard to pronounce when you're
Bruh.
Brah. Brah. Seriously, you better back the brah. Brah. I'm going to rip brah. Brah. Seriously, brah. Brah. I love Halloween. Oh, got the beer. Got the beer burps. There we go. Oh, Phil. If we still had any wrestling games, you know what we should do? Like I said, we got the 5 5 pumpkin beer battle royal. We make up a character for every pumpkin spice beer we do this day and have a battle royal.
I wish.
Yeah. Phil, my money.
A long time.
I know. Character creator's a bitch. But Phil, my money's on the headless. My money's on the headless horse, bro. Bra. Seriously, bra.
I like the headless horse, brah.
Headless horse, bra.
Because most people say brah.
I totally know what I'm gonna be this Halloween, Phil.
Brah.
Bra. Seriously, bra. Although, they do sell the Steven Universe pink shirt with the heart on it. Dude, shave your beard. We'll get you a curly wig. I'm already balding on top and have a long beard. Let's go with Steven and Greg.
Let's do it. Come on.
Let's go downtown, crush some puss.
I have big shoulders, though.
Yeah, the shirt will cover that. We'll buy a side. You're my brother, but you are like a little bit shorter than me, so it'll kind of work out. If I actually knew how to play guitar, dude, all night. All night long. All night.
It's not as easy as it looks.
I
tried to. I tried to learn, and I was like, it was harder than it looks. But most of those people have been doing it for their entire lives. That's why.
So why do anything if you're not automatically good at it?
Correct, but there have been people that have been doing it for freaking 36 for whatever odd years, And I was just starting. I was like, well, I can obviously see it's harder than it looks. It's way harder than it looks. I couldn't do it.
Well, like I said, look at Steven's dad, Greg. He wasn't. Granted, he was a talented guitar player or whatever, but it never really took off for him.
That's correct.
Then he started living in a van down by the river. and working at a car wash.
Well, at least he had a job. He wasn't a total deadbeat.
I don't want to spoil it just because I like Steven Universe that much, and if you're watching it, you should watch it. But Greg,
I'm not watching that.
Yeah, well, Phil, it's one of the other than Teen Titans Go is one of the highest rated shows on fucking. That's why I'm worried.
I'm not watching Steven Universe. At least I hope they're not.
Yeah, but Greg, they've actually done a lot of great stuff with Greg and Pearl in the last couple seasons. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it because watch the show; it's good. But that's what also makes, like I said, that's what we were talking about this earlier. Remember, regular show got canceled, and I was like, "Damn, now I'm worried about."
I remember.
Yeah, We Be Bears and The Amazing World of Gumball don't pull in the ratings like Steven Universe. And have you seen any Gumball or We Be Bears merchandise?
They have merchandise?
Yeah, that's what I was
going to say.
Yeah,
I was just starting to say, what they have merchandise? That's what I was starting to say.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I've never seen any of their merchandise.
Actually, you know what I was thinking? If they were doing We Bear Bears merchandise, Beanie Babies ain't really as big as they used to be. But dude, if they did the tie, We Be Bears, Grizzly, Panda, and Ice Bear, dude, I'd buy those.
Correct.
Yeah, I'd buy those. I'm not gonna lie.
I know some of those are worth at least $5,000. The real popular ones.
Yeah, the real popular ones, but it's not like what it used to be.
I know.
It was one of those 90s things.
Now it's all, if you can find that one, it's completely rare.
Yeah, we're dating ourselves. What the fuck's a tie beanie baby?
We're old.
Yeah, what the fuck's a tie beanie baby? The 90s were awesome! You suck! Look it up! But I think I talked about this too, how I was looking up for Steven Universe merchandise, and they had a little Steven plush doll. And I was like, I was tempted to buy it, but at the same time, I don't want a little boy doll in my room.
Correct.
A little weird. A little weird. Especially if you don't know what the show is. Right? Like, why the fuck you got a little boy?
Well, who knows what people think now, basically.
Yeah.
Like, who knows what somebody's going to think.
But at the same time, with that being said, Phil, if they made a fucking Steven Universe tie beanie babies where it's Steven and the Crystal Gems,
correct?
Yeah, I'd buy that too.
Well, I'm not saying judge right away, but who knows what people think right away.
Hey.
And who knows what they might hold back.
I've mentioned this before.
That's what I think.
I've mentioned this before. I've had Kermit the Frog and Arthur my Cabbage Patch doll since I was like 2 days old. Get off. They're collectibles at this point, right? They're over 20 years old. They're collectibles at that point.
No, they're not dolls anymore. Those are collectibles.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And they're not dolls, Phil. They're collectible plushes. Get it right.
Whatever.
Whew. Damn, Phil, this pumpkin beer is good. I'm telling you, though, man.
Matt finally selected a good one.
Yeah, this was actually one I picked out, and usually the ones I pick out I hate the most.
This is actually really good.
Yeah.
I like how it wraps around your teeth and goes to the front of your mouth. That's what I'm noticing. Like the flavor will flap around your mouth and then go to the front. It's good.
Yeah, like I said, this one actually, like you said, you still get a little bit of a beery taste, but it tastes more like a pumpkin pie soda than anything, right?
Yeah,
get out of here, Barney.
Like say that you drank from the pumpkin that was by the stalk, and then you went down in the middle to a pumpkin pie. Basically, that's what I'm getting.
Phil,
I like that taste. It's good.
Phil, it's almost like the Great Pumpkin actually did show up and gave us a beer. Instead of not showing up and being a metaphor for Santa Claus not being there.
But yeah, if you had like sharp enough teeth to grind down from the very front skin of the stalk and then grind down to the middle of it, that's what the beer would taste like.
I want to carve a pumpkin this year.
Good.
I'm going to carve a pumpkin this year, Phil. I'm going to try and carve in
Let me do it, man.
Yeah, I'm going to carve in We Are Podcast on a bunch of pumpkins and just leave them all over the town. See what
I was going to say, Matt, let me handle the pumpkins now because
you and Sharp Instruments, you just start stabbing people.
Mine, Mine from October lasted until June or July. So let me clean those. Let me clean them, man. I'm a cleaner. Let me clean that pumpkin. It will last at least until June or July, at least, before they start drooping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a good pumpkin cleaner.
Yeah, and I haven't carved a pumpkin in the last 2 or 3, actually, it's been like 3 or 4 years now. But, you know, Phil, I love passing out the candy. I always make sure my house don't get egged.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had a pumpkin in a long time. My whole house looks like the fucking...
Right.
So many skulls in this living room. What the fuck, man?
Well, plus...
So many skulls and Joker posters. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Well, plus, I have helped Matt pack candy before on Halloween, and he throws in, like, almost everything you could desire to use for trade packs.
Well, I always try to throw in one large candy, which is usually a Reese cup. You get one solid Reese cup. You get like 3 or 4 fun size, which I hate the fucking term fun size. There's nothing fun about that.
Correct.
And which are usually Kit Kats, Snickers, and Twix. And then I throw in some Wonka, Willy Wonka candy in there for sugar, like Nerds, Gobstoppers, Taffy, and Cheddar Cheddar. Yeah. So you get your basics. You get your chocolate, your peanut butter, and your sugar.
Well, you remember I packed them with you, and I remember I was like, dang, you hooking these kids up, man. I was like, dude, you gave them a whole trade packet, basically.
Well, like I said, I hooked you.
They're going to trade off, you know?
Well, like I said, I hooked you up with the 3
basics. You did it right, Matt.
Yeah, like I said, I hooked you up with the 3 basics. I give you chocolate, peanut butter, and basic sugar, which is usually the Wonka candy. And Phil, I'm a giant nerd, and I love nerds. Reese cups and
nerds are good.
We probably should have saved this for the Halloween show, but the 2 favorite candies I always liked when I was growing up getting in trick or treating was Reese cups and nerds. What were your 2?
Mm-hmm. Nerds has to be one of them. Let's see.
Who doesn't love fruit flavored sugar?
I don't know what I got more than Nerds, though.
So what do you like the most?
Probably Nerds and gummies, if I could. Because I could trade gummies off easier.
Yeah, gummy bears, gummy worms,
yep.
All are delicious.
Nerds and anything that's gummy, basically.
You throw some sour shit on top of that.
Yep.
Boom. Yeah, I guess I'd never do gummies.
Well, they're easier on the teeth, that's why. Some people like, to have their candy be easier on the teeth, and gummies comes into part when they get gummies and stuff like that. But some people like their candy that's easier on the teeth,
I only eat gummy
stuff that you don't have to crunch or
let's say, Phil,
stuff like that.
The only time we ever really eat gummy bears or gummy whatever is when we go to the movies and we sneak candy into the movie theater because I'm not paying fucking $5 for a fucking bag of gobstop. You fucking sack. Motherfuckers.
If Matt pays the ticket, he knows I got the candy covered.
$10 for 2 fucking 16-ounce drinks? You're fucking kidding me?
It was ridiculous.
No wonder why I don't want
to. And plus, I got the wrong color. I said red, it's white.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Food coloring costs extra, though.
Apparently.
Oh, fuck. We only go see the superhero movies and shit. But, I don't know. Let's just hype the Halloween show because I'm just looking forward to that. Let's just make October a whole Halloween month of fucking We Are Podcast. We Are Horrorcast. Like I said, we're already trying 1 pumpkin spice beer a week. Why don't we dig up some of the weirdo, we pretend like we review movies like we review beers too, right? Let's just look up some horror movies and just review 1 a week too for the rest of October. Gives us an excuse to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Come on, Phil. You know
Maybe.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the first one we got to do.
No, we don't.
Well, do you have a suggestion then?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
I ain't reviewing that.
Phil's just like, on the clowns.
It's too perfect.
Yeah, but
Not my fault it was too perfect.
Yeah, but it gives us an excuse to talk about the movie, I guess. And plus, we get to listen to, we killer clowns from outer space. I don't know if they've re-released it or not, but our other brother, he bought. I remember this because we had it on or when we didn't have it on VHS, we rented it on VHS.
Correct.
And recorded it.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. No, we did.
Yeah.
We had like 2 copies of it though.
Yeah, we watched.
We made sure we had 2 copies of it.
Yeah, that was one of those movies we watched so much we had to quit watching it for like 5 years or so.
Yeah, I remember you were like, "Where's the other copy of Killer Clowns from Outer Space?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but on the VHS copy, you got the movie plus I think it was the Dickies or whatever.
Yeah, the Dickies. I remember.
Yeah,
it was only on that one.
Yeah, and they did a music video for it because like I said, there's like it's still in the movie. The song's still in the movie.
It is.
Yeah, Killer Clown, wow, 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 woos from outer space. It's actually pretty fucking awesome. We should probably post it on the fucking group one day. Make these kids remember back in the old days.
Sure, we did it already, but we can't remember.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure we posted that already.
Yeah, but like I said, we lost our copies of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and DVD started becoming a big thing. And one day, our other brother Mike found it on in one of the $5 bins, like at Walmart or something like that.
Yep.
And without even like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, yoink.
Yeah.
And he bought it. He got home and he looked at the special features, and the music video is not on the fucking DVD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cut it from the DVD.
Yeah. Bullshit. Which, granted,
of course, but
you can find it on YouTube now. It's not like that hard to find. But still, yeah. Like what? On fucking VHS? I imagine that's one of them copyright things, music royalties or some shit like that. But still, if I bought it on Blu-ray, does it have it? It's kill. I don't own.
It's not even there if you buy it on Blu-ray.
I don't own a Blu-ray player, so I don't buy Blu-rays. But is Killer Clowns from Outer Space on Blu-ray?
You'd break them anyway. They'd break.
Yeah, that and RoboCop were 2 movies we watched. Well, yeah, that and RoboCop we watched the hell out of so much. We're like, we need to put these on the back burner for a little while.
Correct.
They're great movies and shit, but
Yeah, I remember.
We're pushing close to 100 views on these.
Heck yeah. Because I remember I used to get babysat, and even the lady that had RoboCop didn't even want me to watch RoboCop that much because of all the cussing and swearing and all the violence in it. And I still got to watch it.
And I know
I probably shouldn't have got to watch it, but still.
Probably shouldn't.
I still got to watch it.
Probably shouldn't have watched RoboCop so much when we were 5, but at the same time, RoboCop was heavily marketed towards not the original movie, but once the movie became a hit, it got heavily marketed towards kids. Action figures, that cartoon, which is actually pretty decent, and Phil, they were even doing live appearances. So I'm gonna have to take a picture. But Phil, we actually met RoboCop one time in real life. Remember that?
I wish. No.
Dude,
it was like 2 or 3 or
yeah,
something.
so you're 2 or 3, so you lost your autograph, but I still have my RoboCop autograph. It's starting to get old, so I put it in a bag and board.
I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, we were, like you said, you were 2. Yeah. Like I said, that's how heavily marketed RoboCop was at one point. The same thing kind of happened to the Ghostbusters. Like, the original Ghostbusters movie, they have, like, blowjob jokes in there and shit, and people getting drunk. But then it became a popular thing, so let's make a kids cartoon out of it. Yay! Hooray for advertisement! And then they made a RoboCop reboot that made me sad.
It was sad, but it was still pretty good. They had Meltdown and...
Well, it's not that RoboCop remake, that's the biggest problem. Like, the original RoboCop, even with other...
It was making him look like, he's kind of a joke at the time.
Yeah.
I see, I know what you mean.
Well, I think with the
original... Because he stole that guy's pimp car, right?
Well, yeah, eventually they made... Yeah, RoboCop 3... What are you talking about? They didn't make 3 RoboCops. What the fuck are you talking
about? RoboCop 3?
What the fuck?
We don't talk about that.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Le Cop. 3.
Yeah. The fuck are you talking about? 3. But I think that's the problem with the RoboCop movies. Like, the first one is like this masterpiece of cynicism and parody of 80s and 90s life. And 2 kind of had that going for it too. And it was like, they're brutal action movies. Like, they shouldn't have been marketed for kids at all, considering how fucking...
Correct. They were very, very violent.
Especially...
And plus, the seeing that dude's brain and stuff,
yeah,
that would have freaked the kid out, man.
Yeah.
The kid was, ooh, that could happen to me.
Yeah, and plus, what do you think in RoboCop 2? What are you thinking about taking a violent drug lord's brain and putting it into a mega robot, a mech suit, and then feeding it more drugs?
And I remember even that guy freaked out, remember?
Yeah,
like, you are not bringing a convicted killer into my lab. He's like, I'm gonna wait for an excuse to get you fired. This is it right here. He thought he had her.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the two originals were great, and they kind of had their moments. And the remake from 2010, whatever the hell it was, I can't even remember. It was just a boring, generic action movie.
It was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a terrible movie. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not fucking Human Centipede 3, But at the same time, it's just beh. If it didn't have the name RoboCop attached to it, would we even be talking about this movie right now?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing that sucks about being mediocre.
I did like Meltdown, though.
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks about being mediocre. When you're great, people praise you and they want to be around you and you're the top of the world. Even when you're the worst, like people like Tommy Wiseau, The Room, that's a fucking shitty movie, and yet he's made millions of dollars off of being a fucking crappy actor and director. Right? But when you're just but when you're just mediocre, like I said, bang. Who cares? Like I said, if that movie didn't have the name RoboCop attached to it, would we be talking about it right now? No,
probably not.
Yeah, but people are gonna talk about stuff like The Room and Ridley Scott's Alien probably for the fucking end of eternity.
The Pass.
Yeah.
I mean The Room. Whoops. I mean The Pass.
Oh, hello, Mark.
Pass 2.
Oh, hello, Mark. How's your sex life? I did not hit her. She is lying.
Not good since I've been starting to talk to you.
What do you mean I have funny voice? This is how I regularly speak, Mark. Why did that...
Just kidding.
I am not Martian. I am regular human man, like from Earth, like you, Mark.
Sure it ain't Space Hurt?
How did that get played on Adult Swim so many fucking times, man?
Sure it ain't Space Hurt? Sounds like Space Hurt.
Mark.
Fix your voice. It's like, can we get this guy a glass of water over here?
What do you mean?
I can't even talk.
This is how I talk all the time, Mark. What are you talking about, Mark? This is how I speak regularly, Mark. This is normal speaking voice, Mark. Assimilate with me, Mark. One of us, Mark.
One of us. One of us.
Oh, yeah.
One of us. One of us.
Google gobble. Google gobble. Google gobble.
Woo.
We're getting not even Halloween yet. We're
pushing it, man. It's like, damn, we pushed it there. Woo.
Mike, join us.
Woo.
Bro. Phil, you
Bruh.
Phil.
That the new one's bruh. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's bruh.
Phil, let's say even if what the hell? Even if Shipyard
Brewing Company.
oh no, wait, what was it? Pumpkinhead Bra?
Yep.
Pumpkin Bra? No,
Pumpkinhead Bra?
Yeah. Even if Pumpkin Bra Phil, even if Pumpkin Bra doesn't make it through the finals of the October beer pumpkin testing, I think he might show up every once in a while on the show. Come at me, bro. I got a flaming Pumpkinhead, bro. Got a robot on your team, bro? Plus, while we were talking about the room, too, like, Tommy Wiseau would have been great as, like, a serial killer kind of character, right?
Probably.
Right. Here's my, Tommy Wiseau, if you're listening to this, because I know you are, I have a pitch for a remake of The Room for you. Alright. The Room is, Linda broke up with him. You're not tearing me apart, Linda! You take it from that scene?
Lisa.
Or Lisa.
Yep, it was Lisa.
I don't remember, that movie's not that good!
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Lisa!
He's standing outside of her window with a boombox over her head. Or over his head. But anyway, he kidnaps that Lisa, whatever.
Again? I was gonna say, again?
How do you think the movie got made in the first place?
You say, wait, he did it again?
No, he kidnaps her, and you do it kind of like he kidnaps her, and he turns the room into like something like the Cube or something, right? Or it's
makes sense,
right? He turns into like this weird, crazy death trap puzzle thing, and every once in a while, you hear him, you see him pop around the corner. Oh, hi, Mark. And he's just holding a big ass butcher knife, and he chases her down or something. And then she flips it. She flips a switch and it closes the door. I'm gonna get you, Lisa. Lisa, he's stabbing at a wall. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That's $1 million right there, Phil.
Would be funny. I'm tearing this cube apart for you, Lisa.
Like I said, he built that. Yeah, because in his crazy mind, he built that crazy ass room cube to make them fall in love again.
Stabby, stabby.
Stab, stab, stab. I love you. Stab, stab, stab,
stab, stabby, stabby.
Stab.
Stabby, stabby, stab.
The only way I can love you is by killing you.
Stab, stip.
Then you see Mark. Then actually before the last 20 minutes of the movie ends, you see Mark. He's been in the room too, and he's all fucking malnourished and shit, like shriveled up and dying. Oh, hi. And then he says, like I said, he comes around the corner. Oh, hi, Mark.
He looked like white chicken.
You're not doing so good. No, he pops around the corner as Mark's like all shriveled up and dying from dehydration and malnourishment. He's like, oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life? Not very good, huh? Then he just like kicks him and walks away.
Like white chicken, huh?
Oh. And you make another thing too is like it's a maze, but you make like all the backgrounds white. That way you can, just like the cube, you know, like how they're in the cube. There's different rooms, but they just lit them up differently. That way you can make 5 rooms into 20 different rooms with the right lighting.
Yep, makes sense.
But you make everything white. That way you just move a wall around or two. It's a different room. It's a different room.
Yep. A money saver.
Yeah!
Money saver.
Come on, Tommy Wiseau, email me. We are a podcast at gmail.com. Let's make some fucking money. Actually, fuck him. Let's just cut him out and just we could just change it. It's Tommy instead of I don't even remember what Tommy Wiseau's fucking character's name was. Like, we need fucking Tommy Wiseau to have a psycho obsessed boyfriend kidnap a girl and throw her in a maze. Right?
That's true. Don't need to happen like that.
Yeah, we don't need Tommy Wiseau. Actually,
It's like, it don't need to happen like that. We could make it happen some other way.
Actually, on second thought, Tommy Wiseau, fuck you. I'm changing your name. You're now Jimmy Buffett. Oh wait, your name's now Tony. I want to say Danza. God damn myself. Yeah, but right. Fuck him. Just change the names around, right? Boyfriend kidnaps his girlfriend who's leaving him, throws her in psycho room. Boom. Movie. Sam Raimi, holler at me, man. I know you could. I know I'm not the great pitch man ever, but I think you can do something better with that. That's a pretty decent plot for a movie, though, right?
Right.
Like a Pan's Labyrinth or something? Or treat it like the Minotaur or something. Like, she wakes up, she's in the middle of this room, and she has to find her way out through this crazy-ass maze while her psycho boyfriend's hunting her down.
Hell yeah, it's like, give us that scene that you did when the camera was hanging from the boat, in Evil Dead. Like, give us that scene. Come on.
Oh, and Evil Dead 2.
You can go that far.
Yeah, in Evil Dead 2, where Professor Raimi's spirits is trying to break into the world, and you see all these creatures. Yeah, that's the only thing Sam Raimi could do. Because, like I said, you just move a couple things around, and Sam Raimi can hook cameras up and do all kinds of crazy camera angles. Sam Raimi is way more imaginative than I is. That's why I think he could do better.
It looked really convincing, though.
Yeah.
It did look real.
Yeah, like I said, Sam Raimi is way more creative and imaginative and knows how to work cameras better than I do, so I know he could probably take this ball and run with it. But I'd like to see that.
I actually did like that, though. It gave that creepy feeling to it.
Yeah,
like you were being watched or something, basically.
Well, what those cameras...
Even though it was just the camera that,
yeah,
went above the water, basically.
Yeah. Well, what those weird camera angles in the Evil Dead movies, that's supposed to be like a otherworldly entity breaking into this world. That's why it's all herky-jerky. Because it's something that's not supposed to launch.
I'm talking about the first time when they were going through the swamp and stuff.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
Yeah, and you know what that literally was? That was literally Sam Raimi in a little dinghy boat with a camera.
I remember.
A camera tied to a 2x4 while someone pushed him along while he's just jerking the stick along.
It looked a lot more real than that when I saw it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just weird how it looked. It looked a lot more real than that. And I was like, what? That's how they did it? Well, it looked realer than that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what the great thing about Sam Raimi is he can do these cheap things to make terrifying experiences, Because, like, the first two Evil Dead movies were made on fucking, like, $70,000, $80,000. Fucking, Michael Bay can't make a fucking Transformer movie without spending over $100 million. And the Evil Dead movies are way more effective and horrifying than the fact that giant robots are tearing up the city.
Right.
But then he started making Spider-Man movies and got away from horror. Got that check, yo. Oh, Phil, is there any acting studios around here that would make us a couple of white walls and it doesn't matter if we bloody them up?
Not any good ones.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because if we had a little bit of money, I think we have a decent idea for a horror movie right there, right? Guy kidnaps his girlfriend, throws her in the middle of a maze that are all white walls. Like I said, kind of like Cube. She's got to figure out puzzles and shit, and there's other people in there, and they're, are they on my side, or are they not? Boom, 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 boom.
It's a mystery. Mystery. Boom, 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 boom. Mystery.
Ding. Oh, wait, that's Godzilla. But I say, actually, people, Cube was a pretty good one. People might consider that sci-fi, but that's a horror movie too, right?
Actually, it was pretty popular. It was a lot more popular than people expected to be. That's what I thought.
But you hear no one talk about Cube no more, right?
Of course not. It's old.
It's
It's in modern age now. We don't need to talk about Cube.
a brilliant movie.
Of course it was. Back then.
Phil, we're still talking about fucking Dances.
Back then it actually had a rating. Now it don't.
Phil, people are still talking about Dancing with Wolves and fucking To Kill a Mockingbird. Why isn't Cube on the same level? People still like John Carpenter's The Thing.
They're really wasting their life like that? Man. That's bad. Kill a Mockingbird be old. It's like, what?
Yeah, but act like you didn't have to write a paper about it when you were in middle school.
We did.
Everyone did.
I wish we didn't.
Yeah, but I say me either. Whatever.
I wish we didn't.
But Phil, it's an important milestone about racial prejudice and equality and yada yada yada. So okay, Phil, vote for Donald Trump. I bet he takes To Kill a Mockingbird out of the fucking.
He hates me.
He hates he hates our brown.
I was born in America, but I'm still Mexican, so he hates me.
Yeah, but I was he hates our brown asses. But yeah, Phil, vote for Donald Trump. You think he wants a book about racial equality in the library?
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta change the subject now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that was a cheap joke. I just wanted to make it. Now let's just change the fucking subject before we get too much fucking.
I can go all off about that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said let's just kill it. Kill that shit right now. I'm gonna leave that in there, but man, fuck Donald Trump, that piece of fucking redneck.
Billionaire don't know shit about what poor people want, basically. Billionaire don't know shit about what poor people want, nor does he care.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Phil, get it out of
That's all.
your. Yeah, I'm about to say, Phil, get it out of your system because I'm gonna edit all that out. But fuck that motherfucker.
Right, bitches.
All right, Phil, let's make it semi-official, just like my boner.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
Are you Peter North about that?
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm leaving that in. That's hilarious. But let's make it semi-official, Phil. We start with one pumpkin spice beer. All October, pumpkin spice ales of some flavor or another. One random horror movie that we want to watch. We're open to suggestions. You can email us at wearepodcast@gmail.com. Maybe we might pick yours. Yeah, who knows?
Try to email. I mean,
please.
At least.
Someone, please email.
Come on, we need at least one.
I'm so lonely. But, we are a podcast, Horrorfest, October.
Horror.
Exorcism.
You know, WHORE. No,
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Emphasis on the whore.
Horror.
They'll get all viral over here.
Extra emphasis.
Double underline. We're a podcast, 2016 Horror Fest.
End quote. It's like end quote and requote.
Yeah. And ending with We Are Podcast Halloween Spooktacular #2. The repotting with special guest appearances by I keep forgetting his name, what is it? Pumpkin Bro. Pumpkinhead, the original Pumpkinhead might be a good one to watch too. I haven't seen that in a while.
Maybe.
Leave your suggestions, comments, and emails at We're a Podcast. I will just keep hyping the Halloween shit, Phil. Run that train.
The pumpkin spice train.
Yeah,
That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, the We Are Podcast pumpkin spice train, where we try 5 pumpkin spice beers throughout the month of October. with our lead champion, Pumpkin Bra. Commander Bra. Maybe someone might get lucky and get their request. I swear to God, if I get fucking Leprechaun the Origins fucking with Hornswoggle, I'm gonna fucking deny that shit right now.
Don't say that anymore.
What are you talking? Just like RoboCop 3, they never did a fucking Leprechaun Origin. Not like the Leprechaun was that great of a fucking fan.
Well, the guy that tried to recommend that has been revitalized now and is no longer thinking like that. So
No, he said Leprechaun.
give him a break.
I can't remember what his name is, my bad, but on the first Halloween special, someone recommended Leprechaun in Space. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck that movie. Fuck the Leprechaun franchise. Leprechaun in the Hood is only good when you're shit-faced drunk and stoned out of your mind. Those movies are fucking horrible. Fucking WWE now owns the fucking Leprechaun franchise. Oh, fuck.
Well, there goes that.
Well, we didn't watch it, but we watched the trailer for Leprechaun. Fuck that movie. Fuck Hornswoggle in general. Not the person, I'm sure he's probably a real nice guy in real life, but that character brought WWE fucking down hard.
It did.
Fucking. It's a
Take a break. I really don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I was going to stop it with like WWE really loves their racism.
Yeah.
Ooh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginnings though. I don't like Leatherface, but Arlie Ernie, Gunny, Sheriff Hoyt.
I'll bring that up again though.
Way more terrifying than Leatherface.
He was.
Might be one of the ones if someone doesn't email us and make us change our mind. Arlie Ernie should be in more horror movies in general too. Like, was it that William movie, the Rat movie, where he's the dickhead boss that eventually makes William or whatever train a bunch of rats to eat people?
He did.
Ugh.
Of course, he could make him do it.
Yeah. Arlie Henry was also the voice of Wildcat from Batman Brave and the Bold. He wakes up every morning and shoots a watermelon in the face and watches a bunch of creeps watch it.
But listen, you rats, you are an honorary disgrace. You don't deserve to live.
Only two things come out of Texas. Only two things come out of Texas: steers and. I'm not gonna say that. Fuck the first part of shit. Actually, the first half of Full Metal Jacket, the boot camp shit. That's almost like a fucking horror movie in and of itself.
It was. There he is, man. Drag him. Drag him.
Fucking Phil, let's throw a sock party for someone.
Gomer Pyle?
What is your name? Private Pyle.
From now on, you're going to be known as Gomer Pyle.
Private Pyle. Private Joker.
Close enough.
Private Joker. Do you want to die with a peace symbol on your head?
No, sir. But you are fighting a war and you want to die with the peace sign on your head. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Granted, technically, Full Metal Jacket's a war movie, but there's some pretty fucking horrifying parts in that fucking movie. Whew!
It was clear that the Army, Private Joker says that it was clear that the Army wanted killers. Exactly what they wanted.
Let me see your war face!
Yep. Remember they showed him running there like, oh, 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 oh.
Phil, let me see your war face. You call that a war face?
That'll scare someone.
Oh, Phil. I think Ron Perlman said it best. War never changes.
He did.
There you go, people. This is We Are a Podcast. Wrestling, horror movies, comics, cartoons. War movies.
Whatever we think of.
What we want to talk about, it's in the fucking title.
We try to throw it all in there, everybody. Please appreciate our effort.
Oh, can't wait for October. Get me a caramel apple and just...
Caramel apple pops.
Why can't...
I should buy those way more than I think I should, basically. But dang, those are good.
Phil, this is the two great things about living in the great state of... or the great country of America and the great state of Michigan. We love our craft beers, and quality dairy makes the best apple cider and chip dip in the country and the world. Just like Pumpkin Bra would say, "Come at me, bra."
Yep. I remember the first time I got a caramel apple pop in my bag, and apparently it was considered a big deal around the time, but that was the biggest candy that was upcoming at the time, was the caramel apple pop. If you got one of those, you were really, really lucky.
Which is like a sour apple sucker with caramel put on top of it. So you get to suck on caramel, and then you get a sweet suck of sour.
Yep. Both in one.
You get your salty and your sweet, you fucking mook.
Well, I remember my friend saying if you got like a caramel apple pop, that was it right there. Like,
fuck. We are Horrorcast. Yeah. From October to November 1st, We Are Podcast is officially called We Are Horrorcast. Pumpkin beers, horror movies, suggestions. I'm not watching the fucking Leprechaun. Fuck you. Alright, so I guess we got We Are Horrorcast all month October to look forward to. Pumpkin spice beers, horror movies. If someone sends us an email, maybe they might get a fucking review of a movie we might want to see. If it's not the fucking Leprechaun.
We might even make a pumpkin spice margarita. But we will. Come on, we will.
Okay, we'll end it with a pumpkin spice margarita.
Yeah, whatever. Figure it out.
Because for those of you who don't know, my alcohol and drug of choice happens to be tequila. And margarita.
Expensive tequila. More like it.
That's why I don't often drink tequila, but when I do...
Something he can't afford, tequila.
Yeah. But when I do... Actually, I've never heard of a pumpkin spice margarita before. Here on We Are Podcast, Spooktacular number 2, this is the problem. We're editing the show while we're doing it. Okay, there's 4.
I got the idea. I already know what to do. But I'm not going to say it. But I already know what to make.
Let's see. You got a tea. You got a cocktail, man.
I can't.
You got to diddle the piddle, man. You got to get us.
What we're going to do is... we're going to make like... what we plan to do is... We're going to make a 10...
You plan to do? I don't know nothing about this.
We're going to make a 10 cocktail in one. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix it with pumpkin spice. And we're going to mix it with some kind of apple cider blend. To see what rules it out, basically. But it's going to be a 10-in-1 cocktail mixed with each. And I just came up with that in my mind. But yeah, that's what we're going to do.
All right, Phil. So for this, We Are Podcast.
It's going to be extreme.
Yeah, Phil.
Epic.
Phil, for this We Are Podcast cocktail you're about to make, even though you don't want to describe what the ingredients are, which you will when you actually make it.
Correct.
But what is the name of this cocktail? The We Are Podcast, something Halloween cocktail. Figure it out.
The Pumpkin Spice Apple Cider Ultimate Cocktail.
By We Are Podcast.
By We Are Podcast.
Hashtag.
Look it up.
That hasn't came out yet, but You literally gotta wait a month for this. That builds anticipation. We did one. That's why we jumped the gun on the pumpkin spice beer, right? We did one early. We're still gonna do 4 pumpkin spice beers, and let's see how these pumpkin spice beers do against Phil's. Should have wrote it down. Apparently, it's on tape.
I called it something. I didn't think I called it something, did I?
Yeah, you gave it a name. It's on tape. I'll look it up.
I can't even remember.
The one thing
Apparently, I gave it a name.
Yeah, the one thing I'll look up. Google it, bitches. And with that being said, this is the end of We Are Podcast episode. I always forget what the fuck we're on.
67.
Episode 67. And my name is Matt.
And my name's Phil, also known as AirF1 for you too. Thank you.
And as always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. You can follow us on YouTube at We Are Podcast. You can leave a question, comment, or email. Maybe you can get a horror movie that you suggest to us reviewed on our Halloween Spooktacular Special number 2 at the letter R, podcast at gmail.com, all lowercase. You can follow me, Matt, on Twitter at Matt of We Are Pod, all lowercase on Twitter. Thank you and have a spooktacular good night.
Thank you very much.
Blah. I want to suck your blah. Phil, this vampire over here is offering me $20 for a blah job. You think I should go for it?
Blah job.
Blah job. Phil, give me $1.
Wish I got offered.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, this is We Are Podcast, the only show where we talk about what we want to talk about. We Are Podcast, let the ice house flow. We Are Podcast, it's an internet talkie show. We Are Podcast, you know the mouse knows. We Are Podcast, so look up an episode and that's the show.